Hey guys, I've had a busy day today planting plants and moving things around for the garden. I'm trying to make a quick supper tonight, so I'm going to do a hamburger casserole, and I'm going to take you along with me. If you're interested, keep watching. Our ingredients, we're going to have hamburger, which I've thawed in the microwave. I got 2 cans of potatoes because I don't know quite how many I want to use. I'm going to chop up this onion, a can of cream of mushroom, salt and pepper, some canned tomatoes. I'll probably use about half of those, some garlic powder, onion powder. I'm going to do a little French onion, some cheddar cheese, and some parsley. Alright, I've got my wok. I'm just going to use the wok because I'm just going to use it in one pan and not mess up a lot of stuff. So I'm going to let my oil get hot, and once that gets hot, we'll put our onions in. Okay, our oil's hot. Let's put our onions in. Lost one. Get that little piece of core out. I missed it. Whoops. Well, I'll get it in a little while. It fell under my grate. Alright, we're going to brown these a little bit. And while that's cooking a little bit, I'm going to open this hamburger up. Alright, I'm going to add this in. This hamburger was raised, by a friend of ours that lives up in Virginia near our off-grid cabin. Guys, I'm just going to keep stirring and letting this cook, and when it's to the point I want it, I'll bring you back. Alright, at this point I'm just going to add in some salt and pepper. You can do what you want to taste, but I would say typically probably about a teaspoon, a little more or less. Some fresh ground black pepper. And get all that stirred in. This was a casserole I made when we first got married. And thinking through the process of like a cheeseburger. And I know people make them, but that was just my thoughts of what I put in it. And you have with it, you have french fries, so I'll add potatoes. Tomato, lettuce. My lettuce will be my parsley that I'll add to it. Tomato, I'm going to add about a quarter or a pint of tomatoes. And of course we've got onions and our hamburger. And then we'll add in our cheddar cheese. And then of course we'll use the mushroom soup as our binder to kind of get everything together. Alright, this will be done in just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder. Let that get heated up a little bit. Get the aromas going. Alright. Going to add in one of our cans or pints of potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and add the other one. Let me get them drained and I'll be right back. Going to add our second pint, so you could have added a quart. And thinking as you cook this, it's just me and Jeff, but if you have a larger family, add more of your additions to it. I could have just done the one and been okay, but I want this to eat on for a day or two. So I'm going to add in some of our tomatoes. I'm going to start with about half of this quart. These are some that I can. We'll see where we are. Okay, so we're going to add our cream and mushroom soup in. I'm trying to find you. There you are. And that come out pretty clean. That's the cleanest I've ever had it come out of a jar or a can. And this is just going to add more flavor. Okay, I'm going to strain my tomatoes and use the rest of them, but not the juice. So give me 1 second. All right, I had about that much juice out. I'll save it and use it for something else. I wanted a little more tomato, but not all of that juice in it. Okay. So to this, I'm going to add the rest of what's in here. It's probably a little close to 2 cups. Probably 1.5 cups, honestly. I'm going to add that in. And I'm going to toss in a handful of the French cut onions. Just for a little more onion flavor and a little crunchiness in it. Stir all this up. All right. Let me add some parsley or our lettuce. I'm just going to do a handful. Get that stirred in. Again, adding a little more flavor to what we're cooking. All right, let me get you resituated and grab my casserole dish, and I will be right back. Okay, I've greased my casserole dish. Oh, this is pretty heavy. I have to do it with my other hand. Sorry if I get in your light. We're just going to pour it into our casserole. Let me get all this out. Okay, and I'm going to spread it out. Try to keep it down from the edge of my handle. And since this is so full, I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet just in case it boils over while it's cooking. Hey guys, I just put it in a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to let it cook 30-40 minutes. We'll just see how it gets. Then at that point, I'll take it out, put a little more cheese on top, and a few more of those fried onions, and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll try it. All right, we're going to add some Colby Jack cheese to the top. I've just let this cook like 40 minutes. I'm adding about a half a block. And we're going to sprinkle a few more of the onions just on top. All right, and I'm gonna put it back in until the cheese is good and melted. Okay guys, here it is out of the oven. I'm gonna let it set for about 10-15 minutes. Let it set up, and we'll cook some macaroni and cheese and bake our squash. Okay guys, I'm gonna get some out. We'll put it on our plate. And I made a mess. Okay guys, here's my finished plate. Macaroni and cheese, cucumbers, fresh from my friend's garden, squash from her garden, and the casserole. All right, let's do a taste. Good guys. Tastes really good. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.